Heartland Sports with Luke Randall.
Today, a berth in the OVC tournament on the line for SEMO women's basketball. A win not required going into today, but the Redhawks, they don't want to risk it. A win would send them to Evansville. Senior Day celebrations, the Redhawks honoring Lexi McCulley, Raisa Sabwa, and Carmen Taylor. And I got to tell you, the seniors, they have themselves a day. Taylor would open the scoring for SEMO, and a little bit later, she would be back with more because Kiara Jones would find her a moment later. Taylor cutting in Jones, great screen right there, and Taylor would drain the mid-range jumper. Now it's Jones's turn. She's not a senior, but she's an excellent sophomore on the inside right there. And later, Sabwa getting it going up and around and in. Sabwa gets a bucket, and then McCulley would get a bucket a moment later. Then she would find Taylor for another three. Yeah, the Redhawks, they were getting into this. All the families were in the crowd, and that really helped the energy. It was awesome in the Show Me Center. Tech, they were just trying to get anything going at this point because SEMO was off to a lightning start. Jones the swat. Guess what? It's a dominant senior day, and with 4 wins in a row, the SEMO Redhawks, they are headed to the OVC tournament.
It was going to be a battle, and then came out, and it's like, dang, we're going to give them 30. It was a neat way to end our regular season at home.
We're really excited. You know, we was right there on the borderline of not getting in the tournament, so to be in it and to be able to play, you know, is really exciting.
It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be exactly what we're looking for. I mean, we're going to take our momentum. We're going to ride with it like 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. Like, we're not stopping no time soon. So we're really, really excited to have this chance.
Yeah, the celebration's something to see. They are going to continue on tonight. SEMO happy to be in the tournament, and the Redhawks also coming together to celebrate some legends. 50 years of SEMO women's basketball, a commemoration for it today. Plenty of familiar faces inside the Show Me Center. And the 50th season, it continues. Here's the bracket for the OVC tournament. If you see it right there, top left, the Redhawks earned the 8th seed. They will play against 5 seed Little Rock. SEMO has beaten the Trojans twice this year, looking to do it a third time and play their way into the quarterfinals. Tip off in Evansville Wednesday, 12:30. It'll also stream on ESPN+. Now the men are the 3 seed. We'll talk more about their win later, but right now, or coming up, districts. Who won big? We'll go over some results at 10.